Fiction. 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 What is this fiction you speak of? Is this fiction for you? I don't know about this fiction, man. It seems a little too raw and too spicy for me. Let me tell you something. You load this fiction gun and some fictional bullets, then all of a sudden you have better chances to make a better story. Now I'm gonna make these two characters kiss in fiction. Ma, ma. All this and more within the fiction. Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to the streams. Farting and farting. Don't do that last part. Anyways, I'm your cyborg with the. God damn it. Sorry, my chip's a little malfunctioning today. I'm a little exhausted. My battery's running a little low. On me, not my setup. I'm your cyborg, the most in the rankest of art and imagination. It's a cyborg. So, anyways, today, figured I'd start out the month of February. Harder than Terraria, I know. Only. We're gonna start off like, yeah, right. At the bang. So for this month onwards, except Friday and Saturdays, Terraria days, we'll be doing art. All of it, every single bit of it, will be from my own noggin. Give me every bit of detail and cringe and utterly embarrassing crap from this little new up here. Alright, let's get started, shall we? So, I had a project planned out. Same time, I just said, yeah, I don't want to get sued by Disney. So, not doing that one. So instead, I figured, why not go back to something in my roots when I started streaming? Apparently, I remember streaming a little bit of a game I was working on back then. But I decided to can the idea for right now because, for one, it was kind of stupid. It's kind of a little bit dumb. And also at the same time, very, very much cringe. Just really bad. Because I didn't know how I would tell it. Okay, everything's working fine with these. Weird pop-up. Anyways, today we're working on a very game I had an idea on. Featuring at least 3 YouTubers. Mr. Nutstaku, Uncommon, and Dan Ashworth. The game was going to be called Internet Calamity. And I kind of canned the idea because one, didn't know how to tell the story properly. And so, well, I just don't think these guys would work together in a good kind of way because one guy's arbiter of chaos, likes to make jokes at all expenses. The other guy's small, hard, and very much a good commentator. The other one's just like singing very much meme songs. Oh, God, I'm bad at explaining. Oh, yeah. Because there's people. Anyways. Basically, in a calamity, I can hopefully get my folder open up, crash again. It just did to me while I was at work. Oh, there he goes again. I just love my laptop. I always love when it does this very much. It's fun. Laptop again. Anyways. Basically, let me go about this. Internet Calamity was supposed to be a basis of the internet. Like, everything of the crim, the arguments, everything in between. That was going to be Internet Calamity. And I decided the main characters were probably the most hated people on the internet. Because one, it's for no good reason. The other reason is basically, well, the word I can't say. And the third one is just basically he should not be mentioned. Which is ridiculous in my opinion. Like I said, these are just so bad, so heinous. Oh. On. Sorry about that. Just a little bit of an interruption. I put my. Come on! 5 minutes again, please. Focus. Anyways, basically, we're supposed to be a thing about the fucking internet, how bad and how good it could be sometimes, and the enemies you're supposed to fight were basically most of the people who were online internally. It was gonna be a whole thing of memes and all this other handy dandy shit. There was how bad that idea is, or sorry, I should say how bad the idea could be right next to is it really a good idea to make a game about the internet? Because the story reason would be how would I do it? That's the first thing. And the second thing being, okay, our three main characters. Why did they go into this calamity in the first place? And besides that, where is this calamity taking place? And so many other things. Because for one, I know most of your problem. You're A, a bot, B, now you're watching this, or C, you don't really care that much. But try and figure out a way for it to make sense. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I mean, heck, I've been listening to this track, Diary for Internet Never Died, which was supposed to be a Castlevania, like, basically, it was weapons being taken away, and you have to get back by exploring the whole entire castle of the internet. Like I said, there's many things I want to try to do, but I need to try to make sense of it in the story player, and also what's the motivation for our characters. At the same time, what's our motivation for the bad guys? Because one, I'm going to bad guys. Because if I put all in the head, lol, that would just be another part of the if you did, like I said, my cheeks are fried right now. Basically trying to figure out, I can't just say it's on a lit head because pharmaceutical, which is making our out a little bit. Don't just talking over it, picking out every outfit, and I don't want to do that. Sorry, I've been doing it for a long time. I know things here and there about it. I mean, there's also the fact of that basically being I have done a little bit of concept art here and there for our characters if the folder would open up. Oh, there it is. Sheesh. Ah, here it is. Characters. Hopefully it was showing a crash. Because one of my studios been having a little bit of trouble with me. Just a little, not much. I'm planning on updating it to the 3.0 version, but we'll see. Because one, I know there's AI on that godforsaken 3.0. I mean, it's optional. That's fine. But I still won't use it. At the same time, I also will not, like no studio take my art and just feed it to their system. Because for one, they need to ask permission from me fully before I can just say, yeah, you got my go ahead, you got my listing. They don't. Because for one, if you're gonna use my stuff, please credit me first. Give me a little bit of payment. Because for one, I want to make sure any artist can use my shit. Like for right now, I know most of this stuff is basically fan art and fan creation stuff. But main characters I'm trying to work on, I want them to be public domain when I can. For now, I just rather keep the copyright to myself and just let people ask. Because for one, sooner or later, I am going to be engraved and, worry about people just using my art for profit and gain. Like, there are some people who would do that. Others would just say, hey, I got an idea for this character. Go with it. So, I want to see that sooner or later. Just right now, this sideboard is just one little thing. Which is me. Oh, I am me. I'm terrible at talking to third person, Jesus Christ. Basically, with that, I also want to try running a studio soon when I'm done college, which is another thing I will be doing soon. Like there's many things I'm going to be doing soon. Just hoping people just keep watching me too. Anyways. Well, we have it. Because I do want to get this done. Entirely, because this has been on the background shelf for at least 2 years now. 2 years. And I decide I can't work on Anti-Calamity because for one, I don't have an engine for it yet. And also, I don't know what the hell could be a good engine for it anyways. Because for one, there's so many engines to go with these days. Like there's Snow, there's Unity, there's Epic Games Engine, and there's also Ubisoft's engine, there's also the full. There's so many engines, I don't know. Like I said, if I was going with the classic 16-bit era arcade style, that means that would take at least 2, maybe 3 gigs, maybe. Because that's also a possibility too. And you wonder, what does this all have to do with fiction? You may ask. Well, sometimes you gotta make shit up for a good story. Even if it doesn't make any sense. You two, what the hell are you doing? Put that off. Do we know? No housing in my room. No rough housing. That's enough. Sorry, cats. Anyways, what does this have to do with fiction? Well, the best example is to make something up will be the best option. But also, with the realm of fiction, you need to try telling what's the character's motivation, what is the plot the character's going to go through, the second thing, and the third thing would be who's the villain? What's it? Listen. And it being a villain. Like I said, I've been watching a lot of manga for how a good villain would act at this point. That's one, I don't know who will be the villain. I'm very much trying to think up a villain that could work in the realm of Internet Calamity. I was thinking, oh yes, Mr. Musk. That guy's a dick. But at the same time, people have kept on saying Elon's a big old pile of bricks this whole time, and I just say quite simply put, dude, I get it, but at the same time, just like, just leave enough alone. Just like, more attention just feeds the beast, and that's not really good. Unless you're doing it in a way where basically the beast doesn't get any attention, and you still do it right, but it really depends on how you tell the story and also how you would make characters different. Because what can't just really use Elon Musk. Can't do that. Because one, he'll sue you for defamation. Because anyone will not take criticism well, they'll sue you, and they'll be the ones getting rich. They're very terrible. But yeah, basically, I didn't know who to make the villain here. Just for one, I would say the internet itself is kind of like a hero and a villain complex. Like, people who are on here 24/7, and the people who do this day in and day out, day to day, and all that other stuff. I don't know. Basically, when you're on the internet all the time, 24/7, it gets to your mind. Just it makes you crazy. It makes you go mad. You're like, dude, why do you care so much about this little thing? And that's what's concerning. Just one, if I do a game like this, how many people am I going to anger? How many people am I going to have to walk over eggshells for? Why am I even? Just to make a game about the internet. And how evil, corrupt it could be, and sometimes good and attributes. Like the internet give it, the internet take it away. It happens all the time. It's weird. Anyways, because for one, what do people care about most on the internet these days? Well, simple. A character I have made up, known as Grumsby, the Cloud Goblin. That's me. How's it going? I hear you got clout. Hey, you got clout. No, I don't want to make clout. Damn it. Like I said, I want to try making more characters like Grumsby, the Clock Goblin, and maybe an AI bot called. Yeah, probably named Boots. Instead of Grog, it's Boots. Hello, my name's Boots. Your AI assistant. How you doing? I don't really need you. Oh, but you could probably spell that grammar correct. Can you use Grammarly? I don't need an I don't need things to tell me, hey, you did something wrong. I get it. And I want to keep trying. That's the difference between these characters. Like, I want to try to make a good dynamic with just the OC characters, me as well, and also at the same time making a fan game about the people I watch. You have to try to understand plot, theme, and the ending. Because for one, you start with the end. Is that really a good choice for the story? Because one, you're trying to narrate it, and it could be bad either way. Because one, an unreliable narrator could work depending on how the story does. Because one, you gotta understand how would it make sense. That's the other thing. I know it's like, oh, you don't need common sense for everything. Like, you kind of do, just a little common sense here and there. Like for one, why would common go in the belly of the calamity itself of the internet? Well, I would probably just say quite simply, maybe because of Louis Celestia. Yeah, obviously, when his friends go into Femi itself, and he hops in going after them, not realizing he's being hooked up to machinery right now. And now we get to stage one. Welcome to the internet. Have a look around, which is based on a song. If you don't know, please go watch it. It's a good laugh. Even though I must prefer not the suffering. That is funny. Like I said, welcome to the internet. Funniest song I ever heard. But then soon after Welcome to the Internet happens, we get to stage 2, which I still have not come on name with stage 2, 3, or 4. I came up with the end stage called Last Bit of Hope of Humanity, which is an interesting stage, don't get me wrong. Basically with everyone's friends being carried away on this crane machine, and they're just running after it, but everything's just slowing them down. Like Iron Mouse bots, Connor bots, every type of bot you can think of in between just me. My billionaire. Oh. And by the end of it, the heroes don't win. Just remain stuck in the void while their friends are out free, not remembering anything, not even what they went in there for. And then soon after that, Internet Never Dies takes place right after that event. I want to keep trying with this. Like I said, I'm close to finding a way to make this fun, while at the same time adorable with a good story, a good theme in mind, and just saying sometimes it's better just to log off the internet than just stay on it. Because for another reason or another, internet community is basically based on how would you treat people online and also reality. Because if you just try to save everyone's life, then yeah, you're a hero, no matter what you say, sure. But at the same time, if you just don't care about the people around you, then you're a villain. Simple as that. Yeah, again, that's just a thought that always crosses my head, especially on the internet these days. Man, I'm weird. That was weird. Anyways, we're supposed to be drawing, right? Okay, no, I've been sitting here talking instead of just, art. So basically, supposed to be 3 characters to the screen. Originally, the idea was supposed to be 4, because I was actually going to include, what's her name, who made Nightmare Cart. But I realized, yeah, no, I'm good. That rabbit hole can stay buried for all I care. Nope, I'm not touching that with a 5-inch shovel. Not even a 50-inch pole. That's not right. Basically, I need to make the line right about here. Yeah, that kind of works. Maybe a little bit more. There we go. Basically, 3 characters you're supposed to play as. The Skullhead himself, Mon Common, the fanboy rabbit boy, Ken Ashcorp, or aka Ken, and finally, Mr. I'm the Lord Chaos, Nux Taku. Nice to meet you all. I'm Mr. Arbiter Chaos. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Basically, it's supposed to be these 3 entirely. But the only thing I couldn't do was figure out a story for Ken. Like, the same thing gonna happen with him in common. Just see their friends going down the hole and they run after them. But Ken, I think, is a little more different. I think Ken would probably just try to find his groove again. He sees a little bit of inspiration in the Calamity. Will went in trying to see what he can find from it. Trying to find his stride, his groove, once more as a songwriter. Because that is kind of the point of. Because I did check out one of Ken's streams, and I would say, yeah, he's a little rude, but I do enjoy the funny managing story here and there. And Nuts' thing will probably be, quite simply put, he sees the chaos, he sees the calamity, he says, I have a great idea for Riverdale. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna jump in this pit, and let's just say, I'm gonna be one with the chaos! Yeah! I just got it! And that's kind of Nuts' thing. Because no matter how many times you try to cancel him, no matter how many times you say, I hate Nux Taku, he'll finally spin it around you and just say, oh yeah? What's up? What? Because that's usually Nux's way of expressing himself, sure, but at the same time, usually how he would do things his own way, no matter what. Oh, there it is. My red funds. Maybe we gotta see. God, screenshot this. Alright. I have my reference. Alright. Let me see if I can do this right. I haven't gotten common done during the time I was trying to make Internet Calamity. So, there was that. Also, The Internet Never Died was supposed to be like a reimagined cover of Castlevania Symphony of the Night. But I was like, no, I'll figure something else for it. I still have to figure out what to do with it. Cool Internet Calamity 2, because basically I'm trying to make 3 games in one. Internet Calamity was first with Common, Ken, and Nuts. One trying to find their groove, the other one trying to find their friends in despair, and finally Nuts trying to combine his chaos with the calamity within the internet. Because that's his whole thing. But by the end of it, characters got stuck. Because they were kind of duped. So they made their kind of dormant. While their friends are out. Most of them trying to find what happened to Common, what happened to Ken, and what happened to Nuts. And most of them would have gotten to the Castle of the Internet. Because it comes around every millennia. For each age of the Internet's Golden Age, Bronze Age, Silver Age, and Platinum Age. Or more specifically, Platinum Age, Gold Age, Silver Age, Bronze Age. And right now, the castle looks like absolute shambles because of the Bronze Age and what we're doing right now. Which means the next part will probably be a renaissance of everyone going to the castle and trying to stop who's ever doing this. And try to get some information of where everyone is the next part. But I'm still not sure about Internet Calamity quite yet. And also, Internet Dies either. Because my brain's telling me it's a great idea on paper, but... Always a but. How would the story work? Exactly. With Internet Calamity. Years, right? Someone will work with it, huh? Someone will work with it. I'm not gonna shrink how many years ago. And anyways. Excuse me. Basically don't usually do, well, that's a lie. I usually do fan arts here and there. I do New Year's arts once every New Year, but I always prepare it for step 10 now instead of just going for it. Because one, I definitely learned my lesson from the last one. Whatever I do, do not attempt to make New Year's art. Do not attempt to make New Year's art unless you have everything planned out for the new year. Which means right now I am working on this, and also Welcome Home, the Jack Rose Journal, also my OC and model. Let's see, what else? Thumbnail stuff, and also emote stuff. So which means, damn it, I'm a busy bee. But that's not usually the case for this stuff. Usually I'm busy with, RL things, not just digital stuff. Actually, I went out today, bought some poster board stuff. See what I could do with that. Still a little off. Come on. Maybe if I raise the ears up a little bit? Okay, yeah, that's funny. Alright. I just need to figure out where Ken's head's turning, because Common's head's on this side of the turn. Here I can make Ken's head go straight forward, well, he's getting peace signs and smiling. And then that leaves Nux, and what the hell am I gonna do? Make his thumbnail face just like, what the F is this? Like I said, I had this whole thing from 2022, right around there, of an idea like this. Till you realize most of the content creators that you got are kind of just like, I'm not sure anymore. Because to me, for one, content creation, especially on YouTube and Twitch, because I see a whole lot of Pokemon tier sub fans, like, dear God. It's kind of like running a cult. Like, you're trying to make more content for your audience. At the same time, you're trying to shrink down for a little bit of extra cash here and there as well. And sometimes you don't want to do that. I mean, the money's nice and all, sure. But at the same time, it's just like, I really don't need it. I'm just here vibing, gaming, talking about art, talking about game design, talking about storytelling, and all this wonderful hockey yucky bull. It's interesting. But, yeah. Here's off. Okay. I probably need to get the ears just a little shrinky. A little shrunk. But I'm gonna try my best to make this possible. That's one, I do have a plan. Just the fact of, I need a way to tell the story. As well, because one, you might have to play as all three of them just to get the true ending of basically trying to get the machine. I think the endings would have been Kanga, Naomi and his friends. They all suffer by going to the common stage play, and that would have been the end of it. And then it would have showed you little details here and there with the characters and stuff. Actually, some pixel of characters did right after. But at the same time, I really don't know about Ken or Nux. Tom and I kind of know a little bit of what the hell I could do with his story as a fan. But at the same time, Ken, don't know really much of what to do. And that's kind of bogging my brain a little bit. Just a little. Here and there. Come on. Respond, but yes, continue watching. Come on, dude. Am I chopped liver? I'm not at my break yet, dang it. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Like I said, I do enjoy kissing it. It's the best thing I can say. I can listen to very much and talk about all the time, but at the same time, I don't want to talk about forever. Sooner or later, I am going to have to play something else, like maybe Pokemon music, because for one, Pokemon music is actually pretty fascinating and unique. Okay, I'm fixing one of those ears. Should be more rounded. Like that. Come on. There we go. Okay. I'm going to raise this a little bit here. So up a little bit. Looks unique. Actually, not even unique, just, you know, like rabbit ears. Like they should be. Alright. Okay, now it's good. No, that looks a little too much. Kind of. I'm looking at it through my very cracked phone, so details are not going to be very accurate. The way I look at it. Sorry about that, guys. No. Oh, come on. Besides that, there's also the fact of with fiction and fan fiction, because one could be canon, one could be non-canon. And I have seen Twitter do non-canon shit all the time, and it's just like, dude, please just credit the artist while doing this. Like, please. Like I said, I always will mention Common and say his full YouTube name, because one, I want you guys to check out Manga Common, say with Ken Ashcorp and Nux Taku. Because for one, yeah, Mongo's an interesting career doing video essays. Ken's an interesting career making very memeable songs. And Nux, well, Lord Chaos is not very much of an entertainer, just like hey, making jokes and reacting to videos. Let's go! But still, if I'm going to use anyone, I want to give them full credit and be sure to keep saying names and stuff. Because for one, I don't know, just for one, giving a credit, especially while you're using them, is very important. And number two, not giving any credit at all just means you kind of stole the art. How dare you? How dare you? Get him! Get him! I mean, when we were kids, we would trace many things, even art itself sometimes. I mean, that's fine. For one, you're trying to develop your skill by practicing from what art creators did, and that's okay, just as long as you credit them. That's all I have to say on the matter of you know, the old tracing, quote unquote. Because for one, if you're just tracing over an image and not creating the actual artist, I would say, how fucking dare you? Credit the artist. Stop being, well, stop being a little pushy about it and just credit the artist. Oh god, you're so bad, don't bad, don't bad, don't bad. But yeah, basically, when creators do that, the whole I drew it, but I traced over the image, so I'm not gonna get the artist any credit. Like, how freaking dare you? How dare you? You know how many animators spent working on that animation right there? I bet it was a lot of man hours when the original artist himself. A lot of man hours went that shit. And you're just gonna tell me you traced it and you say the art's yours. Nope. It is not yours. It belongs to the people who made it. Especially the creator who made it himself. Because one, with Toriyama, with Dragon Ball and One Piece, people forget that Oda created One Piece, and God, I'm a big manga fan because I can't remember Dragon Ball creator who made Dragon Ball. And the Duke Come on. I'm embarrassed at the manga community here. Like, damn! Yeah, I can't remember. Like I said, when things come by the internet, you just forget immediately, and you're just like, oh shit, damn it, I feel bad now. Like I said, there's many things I enjoy about manga and anime, entirely. It's just when people steal others' art. I have so many problems with that. Because I remember back in the day, and oh god, this is gonna be from 2024, and it's gonna be like, what the hell is wrong with you for saying that? Guys, I have a different mindset when it comes to fiction and characters and things. I like to separate reality from fiction, okay? Sorry. The whole thing about Venma and people just saying quite simply drop $70 for this game because they actually put the actual translation. That makes no sense either way you look at it. And you have people say, we won, we won. What did you win? Exactly. Like, I saw Scott Falco comment saying, hey, this is going to be pretty good. I'm like, okay, good for them. And then for me, it was just like, why am I pay $70 for this shit? It's just a remake of a GameCube game for a higher price tag. Why couldn't it just be $20? You know, to be fair, to be frank, because for one, was there really time and effort put into a remake? When you just say it's the same copy paste game over again, even though people will say, no, it's not, it isn't. And I would just say, quite simply put, okay, fair enough. Like I said, my general take on this is basically, if you're gonna spend your money, please spend it wisely. That's all I have to say. And don't fall for the latest trends and stuff. Just go with your heart and just say whatever looks good to you. That's all I gotta say. But also at the same time, I also would say, please, for freak's sakes, stop encouraging people to just buy remakes and sequels. Because for one, I agree, sequels are fun. I get it. I like sequels. Including Castlevania, including Wolfenstein, of all things, and especially Metal Gear Solid. Because for one, I am trying to try to buy the collector's edition for Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and especially 3 and 4. Because I know the Snake Gear remake's coming out soon. And I do want to play it. I really do. I really do. Then there's also the fact of when a remake or sequel is out, would people care about it? Well, how about Star Wars? Now that's interesting. like Battlefront, like ooh yes please, or Giant Republic, yeah, and what if we're gonna shit? What? So that's what happened with the Steam version of Star Wars Jedi Academy or Stormtrooper. I can't remember what the game was called. I just know a Star Wars game came out on Steam. It was so bad, so buggy, and so glitchy. People are like saying, "What the fuck is this crap?" And most people just said, "Game's not fun. It's kind of bad, kind of, ugh." Like people just. Let me tell you something. When I see an angry fan complain about a game, oh, you know they're angry because for one, they just messed it up badly. Like, oh no, what did they do? What did they do, Raggy? What did they do to my boy? Oh, yeah, it's not the fun thing where you had a game franchise, alright? You loved it to death so much you will buy every entry of it no matter what. I mean, the same thing with Pokemon. Like, when people saw bugs and things in it, they just couldn't believe Game Freak would do that. But they would. Here's fans, they would. Sorry, bringing my throat a little bit. Basically, with Game Freak, and I would probably say the all RE, because let me tell you something, I enjoy RE, okay? No matter what. But the only problem I have with RE right now is the remakes. Because RE3, it's short, small, and honestly hard, but not really that hard. I mean, you put on nightmare difficulty, oh yeah, it'll kick your ass. It'll kick you back and forth. It'll watch your face, switch your toes, and even rip out your organs here and there. But at the same time, it's just like, this is not a fair difficulty. This is not fun. And I might have to put myself on it because I am done by them all week. Maybe possible. Okay. Alright. Okay, I like that. That's not that bad. That works. Because basically what I'm trying to say is, when a game comes out and it comes out here unfinished, not really cooked, it's not that good, it's not that fun, and the difficulty is not even fair, then I would say the game's not fun. It's just not good. Not even the story can captivate me, then that's bad too. About a game, especially a movie. Because you're there for the story, you're there for the narrative, and you're there for the characters to either succeed or fail. And if it doesn't work, then what's the point? I just wasted $60 on a ticket, $60 on a game, all because for one, I enjoy Borderlands. Oh yeah, Borderlands. Oh, let me tell you about that one. Apparently that movie has been through development hell, and apparently the people who worked on it, dear God, I don't think they even played Borderlands. I don't think they even knew who Roland was, even though the developer was on it. The developer was on it, but it was the crazy one, not the common saying one. Damn it. So, yeah, Borderlands the movie was bad. Borderlands 3, I would say it's a alright game. At the same time, I will also say I do not like the Rick and Morty reference. I do not like the bosses of the game, the twins, and also the whole giving your powers away as a siren. Don't like that crap. I don't like it. Like, there's a way you can make it work, but they didn't make it work. It just felt like fan fiction. It felt like fan fiction, and honestly, I groveled, I grieved, I said quite simply, please, make it stop. The only parts I liked were just the main characters' voices. You know, the people you play as. I love Zane's kooky attitude, even out to like an Irish pirate. All you want is, huh? Step into the drone zone. Also at the end, there's powers and especially his character. Especially saying, good boy. Also at the fire one too. Desire for me was kind of like mid. I do like the sergeant. She reminds me of Tank Girl a little bit from the good old Gorillas artist who made Tank Girl back then. God, I love the artwork. Like I said, there's several things I can be reminded of and talk about to this day, even. That's a pain. The way I look at gaming these days, I would just say quite simply, I don't get why people would say it's a woke game. I would say it's a bad game because, for one, the writer who wrote it didn't take the time to understand the characters, or like. Anyways, basically, with a game like Borderlands or a game like Dragon's Dogma or Baldur's Gate, people would say, "Oh no, Baldur's Gate looks kind of bad," but people were quite surprised when the game was actually kind of good. People had choices, and people actually kind of liked the game here and there. And I would say, heck, I would pay $60 for that game. It's fun because D&D. But when you have a game from BioWare, a game that people played when they were kids on the PC and stuff, then you know you did something wrong when the characters don't act like the characters they seen back in 2000s. Just like, what happened? It's like the goggles came off, and then you just said, quite simply put, the game's terrible. The game's bad. What the hell happened here? What happened? And most people will blame on DEI. Most people will say it's the director's fault. And I would say, quite simply put, it's all the above. If it's the director's fault, quite simply put, if it's storytelling that was bad, a game with terrible graphics and terrible gameplay, to which means the people working on it just didn't give a shit. It shows me when a game's not fun, it's when the designers, the writers, even the playtesters are not having fun. They're all just saying, God, this is just, oh, this is bad. BRB, be right back. 1 minute. I got something. It's fine. Okay, that's fine. Go ahead. Go get it, guys. Alright. Woo! Alright, sorry about that, folks. The ice cream showed up. And damn, it's good shit. Some cherry chocolate. Pretty good. Oh! Yeah, I completely forgot Dead Cell also made a track in 8-bit, which is interesting because I also want to try and make a track of modern. What I want to do for Air Calamity and Castle Never Dies Calamity Air Calamity 2 is add this type of feature. Basically adding a little bit of fan service for everyone playing old console like the NES back in the old days, including 16-bit Genesis and things like that. I do want to add my own little taste of 8-bit to 16-bit of music, and then modern tracks for better solutions of options. Heck, that would be so freaking cool. You just play as characters where everything's pixelated, 8-bit crunch. Like everything's like the Sega Genesis, everything's like the 16-bit era of Nintendo Super. And then the modern port would just probably be the arcade version. And then 8-bit, oh my god, that'd be funny. Seeing Comet just crush down the 8-bit. That'd be freaking hilarious. What was that guy? You know what they say, during cold winter, Easter ice cream. It's good. Anyways, what was I raving on about? Alright, how DEI is not the issue, but more likely just the people working in the industry is the issue. Because one, if you tell me a color made a game that's good, I would say, okay, I didn't really need to know about their color or ethnicity. You could just tell me their name. I would have been impressed they were 19 and made the game. I would have been impressed if they were 25 and made the game. Like, I would have been impressed with that. Like, sure, if they were only person, I would be impressed with that. But saying their race and gender, I just say I'm not impressed. No, really. Just like, they made a game, good. Hope the game's good. Hope the game's fun. I hope and I pray to God that the game is interesting to listen to. Including the soundtrack, the story, everything in between. Because that's how a game should be. Fun. Everyone have fun making it. Everyone have fun. But now everything's kind of boring, stale, and kind of in a way of poo. Modern gaming is poo. Now, indie gaming, it's actually fun. Because when you have so many people, fans even, like people who love Castlevania, made some clones of it, including the original creator who made Castlevania Symphony of the Night, made a game called Bloodstained that, for one, people actually kind of enjoyed. And this is why people say, see, Konami, you could have had this. You see? You could have that. And that's what makes it interesting to me. That people would say quite simply to the Konami, you could have had this if you kept him on and listened to his thoughts. The only thing you could have done was listen to the man himself. Instead of just, ignore him and just say, I want money. Which is usually Konami's goal right now. Because thanks to Mr. Yugimoto, the Yu-Gi-Oh games, the card game itself, that's what I'm trying to say. Thanks to Yu-Gi-Oh, I would say quite simply, Konami can last quite a while. Because of the card game. Thanks to it. Let me see here. Okay. I was right about it going this way, but in a completely different direction. Oh, too far. Dang it. Alright. And I'm probably gonna have to reset the hairstyle again anyways. Because for one, it's not really what am I looking for? The hair should be more flowing. Tommy's hair is more a little bit, just a little bit spiky on his head here and there. Ken's is a little more flowing. Nux is a little more curly with his hair. You're wondering how the hell I know that? Ladies, gentlemen, and female gentlemen, I just know hair. Also because one, I do pay attention to details here and there on malls. Sorry, I'm really And to everyone wondering, is it really alright to make fan games and stuff? Or fan fiction, fan art and things? Of course it is. It's alright. You can do that. Search for a YouTuber. This will always give credit to the original people who made the game. They made their character and made their story and things like that. That's all we ask for. As people who make art, make characters, make OCs, and all these types of things, that's all we ask for. Just credit us. That's all. Ask. Please. It's okay. It's okay. Use our likenesses and things like that. Just ask. The only thing we're not gonna agree with is if you the whole thing of tracing over a character and calling it yours. We're not gonna agree with that. No. Character's not yours. It's still ours, and we didn't agree to you to do that, and we never said the work's yours. No. Absolutely not. No. You're not getting ice cream. It's not good for you. No. No, no. That's a big no, no. That's a bozo no, no. So again, you're probably would do peace signs and smile a little bit. And I probably do want Common and Ken and Nux to voice. Because one, if I do the voices, I will tell you I can't do a good Common. Or good Ken. Or good Nux. Because one, my voice can only do so much. Because one, will you knock it off? Please? I'm trying to sleep. You know what I mean? Sorry, she's just being adorable, okay? She's just being around my banders. I think we love attention. Oh, the little baby. Oh my god. Sorry. My chip saying Q fig activated just responded. Anyways, basically what I'm trying to say. Basically what I'm trying to say is with Common and Ken and Nux, I do want to voice the character because one, it's theirs, not mine. Like I said, I really do want to make it a Climb Me Up thing. At the same time, I gotta ask permission from people I'm gonna use. Because if I don't, then that would just be, well, stealing. That's that. That'd be stealing. So just making a concept first before just saying, hey, Colin, it's okay if I do this now? Because that's a start. I should first make the concept, make some art pieces here and there, and show them this is my idea. What do you think? If they're interested, then alright, good. I did something alright. But if I didn't, and if I took the characters and didn't ask permission at all, that will give them the rights to say, hey, you're not supposed to do that. I'm sorry I have to do this to you, but I will have to do the legal grounds to do it. And that's also true too. Because once you draw a character, it does go immediately copyright once you got proof, evidence, everything in between of you creating the character. Because for one, I know Kyle created his character back in, well, his updated one back in 2021, which means he has all the legal rights to say, hey, you're not supposed to do that with my character. Same with Ken, same with Nux. He can say, I don't feel comfortable doing this, can you please remove me? And that's fine. Because for one, it's their stuff, I'm not. I just figured this was an interesting idea, this was a thing I want to do, but at the same time, it's kind of cringe. I know most people say, cringe is not a bad thing sometimes, but to me, cringe could be the ultimate way of saying, quite simply put, the story's bad, the game's terrible, the hell were you thinking? Because basically, this is just a beat 'em up. Sort thing. Also, I completely forgot who made the Castlevania music. It's actually quite interesting to hear the name who made Symphony Night's music. I was like, wow, really? That's fucking badass, man. You telling me Yuki Nakamoto, or I don't think I said her name right. Dang it. Basically made all of Symphony of the Night, including some Game Boy games too. I was like, that's impressive. And they really sound good. Like, I wish I could play some of these songs. But at the same time, I'm worried about, you know, people using Konami songs and just saying it's theirs. Just a little. Just a little. Because one, can't use Metal Gear Solid's 2 theme, because apparently another commentator by the name of Duzville got a copyright strike because of another guy who was using SoundCloud for his music and stuff, or should I say, stolen from Konami, and said quite simply, this is mine. And I was like, that's scummy. That's the equivalent of saying, hey, I'm just gonna take your shit without asking, and also at the same time, drink your milk and leave without you even knowing. That's just scummy. Like, I have seen scummy people. I have heard of scummy people. Heck, I could be a scummy person. Sometimes. But that right there is the epitome of douchebaggery and scumbaggery, if I tell you what. Just taking people who worked on these songs, especially the main lead who worked on the song, and saying it's yours, but it's not really yours. It's mean. It's just like, dude, why would you do that? No, really, why would you do that? Alright, let me switch up here. for a few minutes, guys. Like I said, I'm trying to art, but at the same time, this ice cream is melting, so I'm trying to be as quick as possible. Where am I getting stupid? Oh, dang. Probably just use that, shouldn't I? Alright. Changing the soundtrack now. That one was the Castlevania Dead Cell collaboration. That was the OTS one, or the soundtrack for that one. Now we're gonna go to my favorite guitar boy, Richard Hayden ED. Or RICHAADED. Let me tell you something. I do enjoy this career. Very talented with guitar, and he does remixes of existing video game songs. And he just plays it on just a guitar. It's freaking amazing. I mean, there's probably other things he does too. Like maybe some sound mixing or their stuff. Like I said, I enjoy music. I enjoy video game music to the day. I will say quite simply put, okay, I'm happy. I'm quaint with life. I'm good. Uh, oh, speaking of which, I haven't done much art recording, have I? Shit. Shit. I forgot. Don't worry. No more distractions, we'll get to it. Besides that, there is also going to be another art show on Tuesday again and Thursday as well, because I feel like this is going to be the art month. A month of art for fiction month. A month I made up. Just for me to talk about fiction, games, and things like that. Because usually I do like to talk about games, but at the same time, I worry about speaking my mind on things. Because one, people could just shoot me down and just say, "Hey, you're not supposed to say that." Like, oh, okay, sorry. But at the same time, I don't really care anymore. Yeah, weird, huh? When you reach your 30s or 20s, you just say, "Hey, don't give a damn anymore. I'm not nervous. I'm not worried. I'm not scared. I'm ready." Alright, Internet. You're a bully. You're a monster in peace. I'll take you on. And I'll be alright with it. Because for one, there may be a weak cyborg. And one, well, go through this. Nice and easy. I don't care how hard it gets. I don't want to make a career on this. I just want to have fun. So let's give you a shot. Because I would think that's how that would go. Besides that, I am probably going to post this to the common Discord if any of you are on there, because I know some of the audience is on the common Discord. I know some of them do not take a look at the whips and things, like, thank God. If they saw my whips, they would just said, cringe! No, they're very smart. They're a very good community of people. Like I said, I enjoy their presence. Sorry. Anyways, basically, I enjoy the Moncon community. I also enjoy the Lost Boss community as well. Even though Noble just reacts to funny things from the internet, funny memes from the internet. Oh, here's a Pokemon, spicy Pokemon stuff. Oh my. Oh, here's some spicy anime memes for you. Mm. What's that? You want to see some spicy memes on me? Go to my Reddit and find out. Like I said, it's ridiculous, but when you're watching these guys, some ideas do pop up, including with Thanos crew, especially with Nova and Brian sometimes. Even Wildcat, because Wildcat might have the most amount of phrases he has ever said. Like, for example, one of being, "Whatever you did with your nut, not my problem." That's not the whole phrase. The whole phrase is, "You know what," and I'm not gonna say because YouTube, including Twitch's policy on the whole quote unquote jokes not made for kids. So I try my best to censor myself and things like that. I try, but at the same time, I really hope YouTube and Twitch become 18 plus. Because for one, I want these social media sites, especially Facebook, Twitter, and especially Discord, to be 18 plus only. Because for one, I feel like no matter what, your adults have to be more careful talking around people because people can pick their ages, or just get rid of the dang kids. Like, they're afraid to say the option, but really, though, we all know it's either that or you do something else entirely. Because one, it's either you keep Twitch the way it is and you move everyone who's a cam streamer onto a different platform entirely, like maybe make Twitch dark. Make something like that. So that way at least games, like gamers and people who play games can stick around Twitch, while people who are more adult oriented can go to Twitch Dark. I said, Dan Clancy, you can take my idea. I don't care. Just please make a way for people to enjoy content. Well, freaking, you know, the minutes showing up on the front page every dang time. Because one, it's the same thing with Twitter. Like, I get it, people make art, people do a lot of things, but at the same time, there's just like a lot of bot accounts just saying, go to my, you know, my website and see some spicy content. I don't want to do that. I don't want to pay for that. You kidding me? If I could, I would for Markiplier because that stuff goes to charity. But I will not. Guess what? Most of these bot accounts either A, stole content from another content creator, or B, it's AI generated. So it's kind of like saying you're dealing with a mixed bag of content creators who are not even real, or they are, but it's not really their art. Or should I say, it's not really their bomb dollar. I think that's a good phrase to say, bomb dollar. I keep going back and forth on my phone. My phone keeps shutting off because I don't want to open another tab, and you know, God, that looks terrible. Maybe I should work on the other side too while I'm at it. That's one. I have not drawn at all. Sorry. Ugh. Like I said, I'm really angry. The berries are low, and I just keep on pushing. Good grief. I'll try to show this whip off to the community, see what they think. And including the Beast Quest community, see what they think. Also, I don't usually do like streams either. So what I'm planning to do, because I'll probably work at a stealth shop soon, okay, and also planning on moving out soon, and going to college as well. I'll probably do streams probably early morning if I have to. If I have to, I don't know yet. Because for now, I'm fine doing. Right now, I'm fine doing this. I'm fine with it. Oh, I'm arcing right now. I wonder who's live, so like who can raid. That's what I'm wondering about. Icy's live, Nuts live. Okay, a lot of people are live, like maybe 3 people I follow. Like I said, if there's no art going on, well, try to raid someone who does art. So, right now, I'm trying to keep up what we can here with our stuff. Maybe I spelled it wrong. I'll have to, you know. No. I know what you were doing. I don't care. You're gonna hairball. Please do in the litter box. God, you're ridiculous. Jeez. You're ridiculous. Sorry. Again. Yeah, I did it right. Now I just gotta try to do it correctly. Close. Very close. But the hair should be more down here. And then, well, close. Alright. Like I said, I enjoy these songs. They're fun. Really are fun. No. No. That's how you. Because for one, when I draw the face, I always have to tell, okay, judging my distance of the face, it's still a little off. So, which means
Target made Good and
a little
Gather
bit
for
more
you, helping you save on delicious
hair.
salads, chopped and ready.
Okay.
For quick, easy meals. Everyday
Well, I'm gonna
favorites
get
at
this hair.
unbeatable prices. We made Good and Gather for
And then
you,
I'll probably
only
stream
at
here.
Target.
Maybe, possibly. Who knows? I'll usually do arguing around for at least an hour or two. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, this one is a banger. I hereby vow you will stay to drink water. God, your fears may flesh. Like I said, it's very, very high octane energy on this one. And This is just from an Elden Ring boss, by the way, called Vale. Apparently, one of the characters named Egon that you get for support can help you beat up Vale. Vale. And I still have not played Elden Ring yet. Oops. A lot of things I need to play this year, and Elden Ring's not on my list. Bloodborne's on my list again. That's one I really do like, Bloodborne. I don't know what convinced me to play the game. It was either Patty saying how fun the game can be, or Jack just saying it's fun playing Bloodborne, especially on separate playthroughs. So, I'm gonna have to do this whole back and forth thing looking at Ken. Get it done. I have to, because for one, I'm lazy. Or should I say, I'm not lazy, I'm just worried about my computer freezing up again. Because it did do it to me last week. I was trying to pull up some breakfast material for a cyborg. I'd like to say, shut down on me a few minutes. I was not happy. I was not happy camper about it. I don't know. Looks kind of bad. Like, it's almost there. It's just, I don't know. It's missing something. It is missing something, and I don't know what.
I'm Philomena, founder of Kin Apparel. I love my natural hair, but not what hoodies and hats were doing
I
to
don't know.
it.
You don't watch me.
So I made my own satin-lined hoodies and created a business in the process.
I hate this.
I've got big dreams, and Chase
Shut
for
up.
Business in Philly was like, "All right,
Shut
how do we
up.
get you there?"
Please shut up. Ah. God, I hate ads sometimes, but I'm not paying for an ad blocker. More specifically, not. Here's the same song again, but no lyrics whatsoever. I forget, people do this sometimes where they say, here's the song with lyrics, here's the song without it. So you get this. And it sounds definitely a little bit more clear with it. At the same time, you're just like, if you enjoy the other one a little bit more than the instrumental. Like, I enjoy instrumental a little bit more than the lyrics. Like this, I enjoy it. But when you have the lyrics, it sounds a whole lot more heavier as well. Because one really lay it down on you that you're trying to fight this foul dragon from the beasts of the Elden Gods. Because it is Elden. I don't know why. I love any type of music, any type of genre. I like it. Except rap. I don't know why I don't like rap that much. I don't know. Your rap is kind of just like okay to me, to what the hell am I listening to? And that should just be me just saying, oh, don't like it. I don't like Juice WRLD. Sorry. I don't like Eminem. Sorry. But no, when I finally got to my age, I finally just said, okay, I'm listening to Eminem, I'll listen to Juice WRLD. I don't mind that much anymore. Back then, I would just say, God, rap is terrible. Where's the soul? Where's the rhythm? But now listen, there is a little bit of soul here and there. And there's definitely a lot of passion and love into it. Makes it bad then, I was just said, okay. But now I'm just saying, okay, I'm enjoying rap. I'm not a big fan of it. Enjoy it. And that's alright. No. Maybe I should just draw the face first. Sure. What's wrong with me? Why am I yelling? Off. That's right. Now let me try something. He just looks like a freaking Prince Charlie from Shrek. Damn it! Ah, I botched it. I fucked it up. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, that's not your song. Or specifically, that's the, if I'm correct, that should be the one from... Yep, that's for Vengeance. Then I'm going to fix it tomorrow. Because right now... Right now I am not gonna. So I'll be probably doing this tomorrow too. Alright, go to the end stream soon, I think. Because for one, no one's really gonna streaming right now. I mean, not really. Because for one, everyone's probably asleep. Or they're probably busy still streaming and things like that. So there's that too. So right now, I don't know who to rate. And besides that, we have like an average rating of 0 viewers right now. So honestly, I'm okay with that. I'm fine with lots of things. I'm fine with a lot of things. Anyways, I guess that's the end of the stream. I want to say thank you guys for watching the VODs and things like that. Hopefully tomorrow I will be back in my groove. I'm just not feeling it today. Maybe I'm just tired and overworked myself today. Just a little. Just a little. But I'll try. Don't you worry, I'll keep trying and I will try and make the RL look more better. I think I'm just doing a little too much. But yeah. So, anyways, so see you guys next time. I wish we could rate someone right now, but I gotta make them 0. No rapey good night. Okay. But also I might be doing this again late again. Going back down there again. So just let you guys know, I'm trying to help out my family stuff. Okay? Just let you know. I'm trying to do something on myself and I'm trying to help everyone around me right now. Okay. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time, I guess, on Tuesday. And hopefully, maybe possibly, we'll try to get some work done. Well, see.